5 rushing touchdowns for the Kansas State transfer. They throw it on first down, and he throws it out wide to Carnell Tate. He makes a couple of people miss. And Tavion Henderson in the backfield. Howard with pressure, and Howard is sacked. 10 at the 36. Nebraska with 2 excellent defensive tackles. Howard over the middle and caught. Not enough for the first down, however. 9 on 3rd and 10.
You can see this in-breaking route from the outside. It's on time, it's on target, but just a bit short of the chains. Good tackle by the secondary. But as Ryan Day to stop the run on every snap today.
2nd and 11. Howard jitterbugging in the backfield. He's got to move, and he can. Slides down at the 30. At Oregon a couple of weeks ago, he thought he had slid down early enough.
Yeah, he really did, and you know, you feel for him in that regard. But right now he's going to have to deal with a tackle that is already struggling, and Zin Michalski has given up 2 pressures. Butler already has a sack in today's game, and there Howard has to escape before he can.
Judkins remains in the game. Howard to throw it underneath, caught at the line of scrimmage, but it won't be enough for the first down. This time, game against Oregon. 1st and 10 of the 24. Howard delivers near side. Nice catch, Emeka Abuka.
The route tree. So here he comes in motion. Here's Emeka, and he comes and watch, right, he's coming, and then he doesn't stop. See him? He works all the way back, Gus, right back down his route tree. That's the way to keep yourself uncovered. Create space.
Oregon, as you mentioned, Joel, 3rd and 6 at the 28. Howard hit as he throws, and a flag on the play. Abuka then with pressure.
As Emeka is going just right down the seam on this go route. He kind of gets held by Malcolm Hartzell.
Defense number 7. The ball be placed at the spot on the foul.
Next up, Carlos Hyde. 2nd and 4. Howard to the sideline. Nice throw. Good catch out of bounds. G. Scott.
The bulk of their yards will come when they're running off the right side.
First down to the 40-yard line. Howard sets up. Throws a deep. Ball's got a man. Caught. Touchdown. Buckeyes. Carnell Tate. 40 yards.
You've got to read the safety in order to get the post over the top. So as the safety is going to sit right here, and he's going to be watching Abuka. And as soon as he sets, Howard goes up and over the top. He doesn't pay attention to the backside safety. You feel like you can complete that regardless of what he's doing. Tate runs a good route. Safety sits, and Howard hits him for the touchdown. Beautiful play there from Howard.
Jackson Smith and Jigba up there in Seattle.
They'll run it and pick up the first down.
I haven't been given chipping.
Howard guns it down the field. Smith. Jeremiah. Touchdown. Buckeyes. 60 yards.
So he lines up on the outside, and then watch him just beat everybody to the interior. And folks, watch his speed. He's urgent with his speed, and he's right down the seam. No one can catch him. This is what's so shocking. At 220 pounds, he's found.
Howard directs traffic. Play fake. Howard looking for the long ball. Checks it down instead. And he's got his tight end, G. Scott. What do you think?
I think he's a phenomenal back.
First down and 10 at the 43. Howard throwing on the move. Nice throw. Great catch, Carnell.
For the national title.
All right, on 2nd down, here's Howard again. Looking, and Howard hit as he throws that ball loose.
Well, we got pressure again over on that left side of the offensive line. This is Zin Michalski. He goes down, and they are just eating him up in the pass rush right now. And Howard can't get
Rolling down the
away.
field is a fumble recovered by the offense. It's 3rd down.
I think that was a fumble. I don't think the hand was going forward.
To the 22. Empty backfield for Howard. Howard in trouble. Howard turns the corner, and he's tracked down from behind. Took some problems.
Yeah, they really are. You're going to get pressure here, and then you're going to get a tight pressure from this left side. So right guard gets beat pretty easily. That's Saraveld. And then Michalski gives up a little pressure as well, and Will Howard is just trying to run for his life. And you got to credit Nebraska for what their run holes for these backs.
2nd down and 8 at the 21. Howard goes through his progressions, pulls it down, throws on the move. Caught. Jeremiah Smith out of bounds.
Watch again. Gus, the pressure. You know, this is going to be Ty Robinson, one of the better defensive tackles in America as far as creating pressure, but he just gets right by Donovan Jackson. So whether it's
26. Howard. With time. Up high. Incomplete. Up 14-9, but in a dogfight. This one in the seam. Intercepted. Hartzog with a lane at the 20. Hartzog knocked out of bounds.
Hartzog does such a good job. Watch, he's going to fall off of the route from the outside. So this is not a player that Will Howard would even normally see on this structure. He sees the safeties down. He's trying to get a Mecca in the slot on that little seam route. And then there's Hartzog, who falls off of Jeremiah Smith on the outside, and he's right there on the overthrow in order to get the pick.
In the lineup, Howard with the quarterback sneak, and they'll brotherly to the 9. Howard to throw it. And incomplete.
Throwing the football, but the problem here, Gus, is that the pass protection is just not good. Mahalski is just struggling, and Howard has that one kind of tipped coming out of it.
And an interception. First down at the 25. Howard to throw it. Guns it. And he has his receiver, Carnell Tate. Tate crosses the 40, gets up to the 44.
Quarterback run here. Quarterback run.
Here's Howard. He'll run it, and he won't get it.
And within a yard, here's the look, and only 4 guys up front, and they get the look right there. Mahalski is able to mash his guy down, but a great adjustment by Jamari Butler to come out and
good one. Howard sprints out, delivers, caught, and a first down. Emeka Ebu. Judkins. No, it's Howard. And he'll dive forward, pick up the first down. Howard.
Well, watch everybody just squeeze in from this defense, and Howard just alertly keeps the ball in the zone read. Everybody squeezes in, eyes on Judkins, and Howard keeps the ball. And there he is falling in.
Howard looking with time. Delivers. Caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quinshon Judkins. First receiving touchdown of the year.
So here's Judkins, and watch, he's going to come and work against the linebacker, and then he's just going to kind of inside release on the linebacker. Does a nice job making him slip, and then see all the time he has to have like a kind of a double move from the